What's good, people? Reason users, other people that happen to be watching this. My name is D-Rock, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I've ever done before. And it'll be revamping a song, specifically this one, Super Mario 64, that I did. It says a year ago. I think I finished it up in April. Excuse me, in April of 2014. So I'll be opening up the original session, doing some finding some better samples for stuff, mixing it a little bit better, going into a bit of mastering, basically just revamping and remixing the whole song. If you haven't heard the original, it's something like this. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking this track, be revamping the whole thing, trying to make it a lot better than what it is now. Hopefully, I guess we'll kind of see. And yeah, let's dive right into it. So I guess first we could do a quick little breakdown of the song. The easy part would be drums. If you've seen some of my other tutorials, especially I think it was one of my earlier ones about drums specifically, I always set up my drums in a very specific way based off my template. I will end up replacing these samples later on, but in this case we've got a Kong. Some various samples in there. They're all, and most at least, are routed to their own mix channel. That way, I can mess with them separately and make sure that they sound good on their own, and that they fit together with everything else. And then sidechain wise, well, let me back up for a second. I always compose my kick and snare separately. That way, I can drag it directly up to my sidechain channel, which is just a redrum, and then split out a bunch of times. Mind you, there's no actual like full-on output. There's no actual mixture channel for this. This is just going to the sidechain. So it's some people call it a like a ghost kick or something like that. But yeah. So those are the drums. Let's do samples next. So for this song, I wanted to incorporate a lot of Super Mario samples. I think a lot of these are from what's it called? I'm blanking on it. Super Smash Brothers. But I just loaded them directly into a Kong. And then I could just kind of play with them individually. One little nifty tip on this one. It's only based on how long, or mostly based on how long I hold down the note for. Or if you flip the mode on the end of the nano sampler up to the one that looks like a square wave, I guess gated, it'll, and then you have to turn down the decay as well, and then it'll hold down for only the time that you are holding down the pad. With it turned down like this, I can click it really, really quickly. It'll play a little bit, but if I continue holding it down, it'll play through the entire sample. So that can be really nifty, especially when you're messing with samples. The other samples that I use, I just put them directly on an audio track. There's this, I think there's a laugh in here. I did that one, that way I could mess with these, with each little ha, in order to kind of line them up a bit more in time. Process it the same, though, as much as possible. Well, and then For the voice part, I just had a duplicate track, and then had them pitched down a little bit. Had two of them pitched down that way it would give it a fun little extra weird demony voice, I guess.
All thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special for you.
So that was pretty basic, pretty simple. But all right, so that's it. That's pretty much it for samples. We got some of the taunts. There was one other one, broing, broing, broing. I'm trying to think of exactly where that was at. Here it is. But yeah, those are just on their own one. And then that one over there. So I think that's just about it for samples in this track. Let's go into the pads. Well, we got sub bass. Where's my more melodic stuff going on? Here we go. We got a little art here. It's from a thing I made a while ago, and I made it as plucky as possible. Compress the heck out of it to give it that really, really punch poppy sound. Then we got a real basic pad. This might be from a refill pack, actually. Yep, the Nightclub series, which is actually great. It's full of really awesome stuff. I think I modded a little bit for my use. Yeah, those are just both. This is just doing a really basic ARP, and this is just doing a little pattern between essentially ARPing and then doing the chords. I don't even know how I came up with that. I just made it. And then when you add in the taunts as well, it'll end up with a really nice rhythmic element. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the melodic stuff. Then the drop sounds. So, ignoring the sub bass for right now. Now, some of the main sounds will be this. What are you? I don't know what you are. Ah. So I have two stat kind of fuzzy things. So actually, these are all of the drop sounds in this remake. I'm gonna really try and make those stand out a lot more, make them a lot louder. I'll probably use some more of my modern patches that I already have created. This sound was made, I know, specifically for this track. This is when what's it called was really big, Terror Squad, and I was trying to make something like that main, that All Is Fair in a Love and Bro step, that main wobble sound. And I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. And this is as close as I could actually get at that time. We may actually keep this one because this one is really, really specific to the track, but I'll end up cleaning it up. I guess one other thing I want to mention about this drop before we wrap it up is I always try and in pretty much all my drops, if you've listened to my tunes, you'll notice that I always try to incorporate a lot of melodic elements within the drop as well. So these are just copy and pasted from the intro. I think it helps give the overall song a little motif, I guess you could call it. It keeps the listener referencing back to that point. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it for the breakdown portion of it. Next we're gonna dive into the drums and really do some crazy stuff. So So yeah, I'll see you next time.